Now, let's go real quickly into the Survivor Pick'em game that we will be doing this season. Then we will end it with Zach's rankings. All right, so this is how the Pick'em will work this season. So starting out, you will pick one NFL team to win each week and one fantasy team to basically that you're saying is the guarantee to win this week. You want to obviously get both of them correct. As long as you get both of them correct each week, you'll still be alive for the grand prize, which is $50. So if you go 14, it's the first 14 weeks, obviously, because we have 14 weeks of the regular fantasy season. If you pick one NFL team and one fantasy team each week for 14 straight weeks and don't ever lose one, you'll win $50. Now, you can only pick the NFL team one time per the 14 weeks. So once you've used the team in the NFL, you cannot use them again. So you want to obviously pick wisely on that. Same thing with the fantasy team. Once you pick that fantasy team, you cannot use them again for the whole rest of the season. Now, with the fantasy teams, because there's only 12 teams and there's 14 weeks, you get 2 free pass weeks. So if you don't like any of the matchups for a certain week for teams, you can use one of your 2 free passes that week and skip picking a fantasy team. You will still pick an NFL team for that week, but you do not have to pick a fantasy team for 2 of the 14 weeks. So use those passes wisely. Get a strategy of who you're picking each week for values. Obviously, you don't want to get one wrong or you'll out of the grand prize. Now, because it is a survivor, we are also going to play for a couple other smaller amounts of money. So if you do get something wrong along the season and are no longer alive for the grand prize, you will still be alive for some other prizes. We will have a prize for the most points during the season. So the point system is as follows. Each week you pick a correct fantasy team to win, you get 2 points. Each week you pick a correct NFL team to win, you get 1 point. So that's a total of 3 points if you pick them both right for a week. You get a bonus 3 points if you pick a last place team in either the NFL or fantasy to win that week and they win. So, for instance, if a team in the NFL is in last place in their division, it's all about their division, they're in last place and you pick them to win that week, you get a bonus 3 points. If you pick the person who is in last in the standings in fantasy to win and they win, you get a bonus 3 points. So in the beginning weeks, the bonus 3 points could be very valuable because, some teams are going to start 0-1 this week and be in last place technically. You can pick them next week, and if they win, you'll get the bonus 3 points because they were a last place team at the time of you picking. So keep that in mind for the next few weeks. Obviously, when we get further along in the season and they're in dead last place, then they kind of just are ass. So you may want to be careful on picking them. You will get minus 1 point for every wrong pick each week that you are incorrectly. Once you're eliminated, then you're just going for these different money amounts. $20 for, as I said, whoever has the most points by the end of the year. Now, if you do somehow survive all 14 weeks and don't get anything wrong, you win the $50, but you will not win the $20. The $20 would then go to the next person below you that had the most points. For if you pick every single fantasy team correct for all 12 weeks, basically, you'll get $10. If you pick every single NFL team correct for 14 weeks, you'll also get $10. So those are the 3 other prizes you can play for once you are eliminated from the Survivor. Obviously, everyone will start undefeated, and we will pick one of each today. Some people have sent me their picks. If you aren't going to be at the shows for certain weeks, DM me your picks. That way we have them. If you miss a week, you're just missing out on the points. If you do miss a week and you are undefeated and alive, then that counts as you being wrong for that week. So you would be eliminated from the Survivor. You have to put in picks every week if you want to
Interesting.
play for the $50 prize.
I would like to put my picks in right now.
Okay, go ahead, Zach.
Oh, we put them on the show.
The
Bengals,
Here are the matchups if you're watching the screen. Go ahead.
Bengals,
Bengals for your NFL team against the Patriots, okay?
can I pick myself?
You can, but you'll only be able to pick yourself one time for the 12
You
weeks.
spelled Bengals wrong, buddy.
Oops. Yeah. Okay. And
Zombie.
Zombie for the fantasy team. Okay. Who is he playing? He's playing Pusa, right? Yep.
Easy win.
All right.
Should have picked golfer, but I'll go zombie.
All right. Let me see here. Slaps.
He messages.
Slaps
Yes, he messaged me. He said Ravens. Wow, against the Chiefs. That is gutsy. He does know this is a survivor, right? Okay. That's an interesting strategy. Ravens and fake rat to win.
Oop.
Interesting picks there. All right. Ernie sent me his. And he said he's choosing the Falcons. And he's taking Zach to win.
My boy. I like to
Ernie-
change my pick.
Okay.
Bengals and Ernie.
Jesus, you dick sucker. He's playing Pook. I sure hope he doesn't fuck you.
Who
All right.
ain't shit?
Okay. All right. Bill, he gave me his. He said Seahawks against my Broncos. I hope my Broncos fuck you. And he said me as the winner. So he picked against my NFL team, but then he picked me to beat Cheese. Interesting. All right, Cheese. Actually, wait. Matt sent me his, surprisingly. Oh, Zombie did as well. Matt said the Bears. And Tyler. Who does Tyler play?
Fuck you,
Oh,
Matt.
Zach.
Fuck you, Matt. He was never gonna get picked.
All right, and then Zombie. Zombie said Tampa Bay to beat the Commanders. Oh, fuck. And then he said Slaps. Oh no, Bill. He's choosing Bill to beat Slaps. So Bill. Wow, everybody was thinking Slaps. Zombie disagrees. All right, now let's see. I don't think Tyler sent me anything, so he must have not read the chat. And Pook hasn't either, surprisingly. Okay, Cheese, who are you taking?
Aren't we taking the Green Bay Packers, buddy?
Against the Eagles, really? Wow, that's risky.
This guy.
Okay. Surely there's gonna be some better matchups for the Packers.
Holy
Right,
shit.
I'm a grade A hater, buddy.
Wow, you are.
I'm
Could
gonna
cost
take
you right away.
Tyler.
You do realize the goal is to be alive as you go on.
Yeah,
not-
and the Eagles are
Okay.
bums.
Okay, wow, strong statement. All right, and then who's winning? Fantasy.
Tyler.
Tyler.
No, fuck this shit.
Fuck
I have
you,
my
you
pick.
little stupid ass.
I'm
bitch.
going against Cheese, and I'm going for the hot pick, and I'm starting off
Go
with
ahead, Ray.
your myself and the Eagles. Go.
Oh for
fuck.
2,
Wow,
buddy.
so
Oh for 2,
somebody out of
buddy.
you two will be eliminated.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Oh for 2, buddy.
Eagles and then Rat picking himself. He's the only person so far that's picked himself.
Fuck it,
It's a
bro.
little bit selfish.
I can't trust in you guys. Draft the first
Pusa.
week. I trusted my team the first week.
I will be taking Slaps in
Okay.
fantasy to win.
Okay.
And then my NFL block of the week will be the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right.
No shot. No fucking
You and
shot.
Zach agree on that. Good luck.
Jesus Christ.
All right. And then myself, I'm going to say, let's see here. I had a team pick, but I might have to change it. I think I'm also going to go the Bengals.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I am also. Ooh. I think I'm also going to. You know what? I'm going to take, man, it's between Slaps and Zombie. I really liked Slaps as matchups. I'm going to take Slaps.
It's week 1. You always choose yourself.
It's week 1. I'm going to take Slaps. I think he can get the job done with the matchups he had. All right, so we will see how that works out. Who's still alive after week 1? I'm sure somebody will be eliminated. Well, obviously someone will be eliminated between Rat and Cheese at least because they picked the
Fuck you,
opposite teams.
Cheese.
So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll show the points next week after week 1.